Okay, welcome back to another Marvel DC United. And okay, I recently bought the Spider-Man 2, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, on Blu-ray for my PS4. And when I watched it, I kind of pieced together what they meant, why the whole film series is the way it is. And the reason that the Sinister Six is planned is due to the fact that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 pick is the foundation for it. Now, here is the small problem here. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 did the exact same thing the Amazing Spider-Man 2 did and killed off the main villain of the movie. Just like Doc Ock, he died while fighting Spider-Man, and then wasn't really supposed to happen, but it happened. And just like in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, two things happened. Electro overloaded and was killed, and Gwen Stacy's death, which was caused by Green Goblin. Now, in the very ending of the film, we see the Green Goblin, aka Harry Osborn, aka Dan DeHaan. He talks to this, I can't remember the guy's name at the time. He talks to this guy in a cloak and tells him that he has to form a rank, but I guess this would mean that he's talking about the Sinister Six in this case. Now, given that, as we see in right before the credits of the film, or right before the near end of the film, we see the man walk through the Oscorp Industries, and we notice that we see the Dr. Octopus arms and the Vulture wings. Now, that's only 3 confirmed for the Sinister Six, which means, well, that and the fact that Rhino was also confirmed for the Sinister Six film, and so was the guy who plays him. So that's 4, actually. So what they're going to do with the next 2 guys, I'm not sure, because they killed off Electro. So whether or not, I really don't want to say that they killed off Electro, because Electro, as you can see in this, is of pure energy now. He doesn't exactly need his suit to manifest his abilities. He masters his powers in the film, and of course is played by Jamie Foxx, but was not well received in the community of Spider-Man due to the fact that they did not want Jamie Foxx to play Electro, due to the fact that it's, well, a race thing. But anyway, considering the Sinister Six are based on the 6 main villains of Spider-Man and all his affiliates, as we've seen throughout the Spider-Man's franchise, or rather the Spider-Man film franchise, the only real ally that Spider-Man has had throughout the film franchise in both the original Spider-Man trilogy and the Amazing Spider-Man films is Sandman. But I really don't think that they're going to, reconnect their deal with, Sam Raimi, who actually left the project altogether due to the fact Sony was pushing the release date for the original Spider-Man 4 to come down his throat. So basically, if the Sinister Six film is going to be a redemption story, it means that some of the characters who had a relationship with Spider-Man, i.e. the Green Goblin and potentially Vulture and maybe Electro, is going to be coming back, meaning that they're going to maybe Harry's going to reestablish the friendship that he has with Spider-Man, but also keep in mind the fact that he knows his identity and is partially able to kill Spider-Man should he feel the need to. Now, throughout the the film, we saw that Harry and Peter rekindle their friendship, as in, they hang out a little bit more often, but at the very near end, when Harry gets injected with his father's venom DNA, it transforms his body into an unstable state, of which, actually, now that I think about it, at first when I thought of this, I was like, okay, so what, now he's going to get his powers? But instead, due to the fact that the unknown genetic destabilization that was going on with Harry's body, the venom connect with Peter Parker Sr.'s DNA messed with his DNA and then created the Goblin in this case. Now, I honestly really am not impressed with the fact that they chose to kill off Gwen Stacy. But honestly, I kind of thought they would have anyway, because due to the fact that Mary Jane Watson turns out to be his wife, then ex-fiance, in the comic books and all that. But they didn't go by the comic books this time. The only thing different is the fact that they decided to go a different rank with the whole, actor-wise thing. But honestly, I don't think Andrew Garfield is going to has said anything. He hasn't said anything about making a cameo in the Sinister Six film. Quite frankly, I don't really think he will at all, due to the fact that, other projects may come out. He's going to be filming the Amazing Spider-Man 3, stuff like that. Other than the fact that only Dan DeHaan has confirmed the fact that he'll be in the Sinister Six film, nobody knows who else is going to be in the film. They killed off Electro. And the only other teased characters in it are going to be Vulture and Dr. Octopus. Now, whatever they're going to do with the Sinister Six film, I'm not really anticipating anything. But let's put it this way: I'm not going to say that the whole Avengers thing is the whole groundbreaking thing for team up films in Marvel. In fact, I don't think that Marvel should even have thought that the whole Avengers concept thing was going to be it for the rest of the movies in the next 10 to 15 years. I don't even think that was necessary, due to the fact that there have been plenty of team up films before, way before the Sinister Six were even thought of. The X-Men series has been out for almost 14. It's been out for 14 years now. So, that's a team up film all on its own. There shouldn't even be a contemplation on why Sinister Six film wouldn't be possible. I'd be glad to see those guys try to fight Spider-Man. If not Spider-Man, team up with someone else to fight the Sinister Six once and for all. But as for now, they've only said that the film is scheduled for November 11th of 2016, and the film is scheduled as a redemption story. So whether or not the redemption means that they're going to have characters that like Spider-Man and characters that don't like Spider-Man is really what's going to make up the film. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and whatever happens in between next year and probably the end of this year, I'm going to keep everyone updated. But anyway, drop a comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time in another Marvel DC United.